Namaste and welcome to my channel Deep Astro Universe. So before I begin, I would like to tell you that now you can even chat and call to me through Talk to Astrologers on my website www.astrouniverse.co.in. There you can simply go and chat with me at any time and even call me. So chat is right now available. You can definitely chat over there. Any query, any question, you can definitely go there and recharge your account and chat with me, or you can even contact me directly for consultation, paid consultation. Now I will begin with Sagittarius Lagna. For Sagittarius Lagna, June 2024. How's this month for you? So June is basically good for almost all the Lagna Rashi people. Why? Because the transits are like that. Most of the planets are sitting either in good houses or in their own houses. Okay, so I will talk about firstly your Lagna Lord. Your Lagna Lord Jupiter is placed in the sixth house, the Taurus sign, along with Sun, Venus, and Mercury. Sun, Venus, Mercury are considered as the planets of intellect, while Jupiter is considered the planet of wisdom. Together, their conjunction will form a very beautiful yoga for all those people who are, going to give any kind of exam, want to clear any competitive exam, are going for any higher education. This is a very brilliant time to get good marks, to score good marks, because it is forming in the sixth house, in the house of competition. And even for getting any job, this is the right time for you. Not just a job, if you wanted to win over any kind of litigation and fight, you wanted to start a new career in foreign lands, this is a very beautiful placement, okay, right now. And not just that, because being the seventh house lord, Mercury will be there in this sixth house. Some separation can come in your life. So at this time, some separation can come in your life, either separation from your spouse, maybe you travel somewhere, as I said, because not just your sixth, seventh house lord, even your ninth house lord is placed in your sixth house. So some travels can be there, some changes can be there. This could be the reason for separation from your spouse and even from other people in your life. And even it can disturb your relationship with your partner. Okay, but because benefic planets are sitting together in the sixth house, most of the time this combination in the sixth house make you win over all the competition and fights and litigation. Okay, and it even give you a lot of money. And even for all those people who are trying for any services, any higher education, this is the right time for you to travel and go for services and higher education, because the ninth house lord is also placed in the sixth house till 15 June. Now, one thing more you need to keep in mind is, because your first house and fourth house lord is going in the sixth house. Now, first house lord is what? You, your mind, your mental health, your physical body, you. Okay, and fourth house is what? Your comforts, your peace, your mother. So you need to take care of your physical health, your mind, and your mother's health. It is going. Jupiter is going in your sixth house, whether it be your lagna, Sagittarius be your lagna or moon sign. Not just that, your comforts will also get somewhere, your peace will also get disturbed, because it is going in the sixth house. Sixth house is what? Sixth house is all about daily routine life. So daily routine lives over here is getting disturbed, not getting disturbed, but overburdened with lot of work. Okay, and Jupiter here definitely expand that area, will expand that area, and it is aspecting your 10th house, 12th house, and second house. Money will increase, even travels are going to come in your life. Along with travel, expansion in your family, money, career status, and along with that some expenditures also. So this is foreseen for you till the whole 1 year because of the Jupiter. Now, when this Sun, Mercury, Venus will transit in your seventh house from 15 June, this combination of three intellect planets together in the seventh house is another beautiful transit. Why? Because your seventh house and 10th house Lord together is sitting in the seventh house. Along with that, your sixth house Lord and your 11th house Lord, which is Venus, along with that, your ninth house Lord. Luck is going to increase. You might settle down in your life, you might get married, or some marriage proposal can come in at this time. Desire fulfillment, lot of gains through marriage can happen. Luck can favor you. If you wanted to start a new business, now luck will favor you. Your father will support you to settle down in your life, to start a new business. So this is a very good time. Even for travels, this is a very beautiful time. For higher education, these all things are looking combined together, are looking very favorable, because the sixth house lord is also entering in your seventh house. Along with that, some major fights can also be there, not fights, but disturbance in your daily life, because sixth house is not just your fights or litigation or your career, job, daily work life, or health issues, your enemies, but it also means that your daily life is getting somewhere triggered. What does it mean is, because it is going in the seventh house, it is going to your daily work life. Your daily life will somewhere see new changes, but those changes will be beautiful changes. Why? It's a benefic planet, because the sixth house lord is a benefic planet, Venus, going into the seventh house, another benefic planet, Mercury, together they make a very beautiful yoga of two intellect planets sitting together. Definitely some changes in your daily life because of new person entering your life, as you know, in the form of marriage or start of new business. But everyday fight will always be there. Fight doesn't mean the verbal or physical fight. Fight means competition. Competition can also be there. Along with that, a lot of debts can also come, okay, if you are starting a new business. But sixth house is also your earth trikona sign, okay. So we have dharm, earth, kam, moksha. This is the earth trikona sign. So this is basically all about money. So money is also going to enter in your life. Your enemies won't be able to do anything, because it's a benefic planet going into the seventh house with another benefic planets, okay. It's a beautiful time, don't worry about it. And even your Saturn is there in the third house. Now third house Saturn somewhere pushes you to really work hard, and you might initiate lot of things at this time. Initiate related to something related to your intellect, your education. Initiate something in your education, your creativity. You do something through your creativity. You initiate a new, lot of transformation in your luck, because it is aspecting your ninth house. Even you can go for higher education, from your basic education you can start new mantra sadhana. You get very not spiritual, but you get very dharmic at this time. You start doing mantra sadhana, you connect with occult science, astrology, you start doing trading at this time. And the good part is, because Mars is also sitting in the fifth house, so Mars in the Aries sign, being the lord of the 12th house, it will disturb your relationship with children and with your love relationship if you have girlfriend boyfriend. But still, this is a very good placement if you are into engineering sector, okay. For all those people who are engineers, who design something, who construct something, who are into product selling, this is a very good time for you. Who want to start a real estate business also, export import, they wanted to export import their product, engineering product, any kind of product, this is the right time for you to start that, okay. Even your children can go far away from you, that is also there. Or some losses can occur in your, especially in your uh, intellect, because it's the fifth house of intellect, knowledge. But still, as I said, Mars is also about construction, about engineering. So anyone who is related to these areas and even management, you can start something in those areas, through maybe through you connect with foreign countries, or you get a job in MNCs, or you start export import, any kind of product selling. This will help you, this will majorly help you, this Mars placement will majorly help you over here. But mind it, because Scorpio is the sign where most of the planets are going to aspect in June. So your 12th house is getting activated. So many of you will travel to foreign places, or even your expenditure is going to increase at this time. Some unwanted expenditures can come at this time. Even your sleep can get disturbed. Maybe you remain awakened for long hours, for even for you work late night, okay, because somewhere 12th house is getting affected. And it most probably even means 12th house, people miss have this misconception that 12th house is only about expenditures. It even means investments. So if your 12th house's sublord has got 2, 6, 11, then that even means you can invest your money and gain money out of it. You can increase your money. So 12th house even means investment, any kind of investment you can do at this time, and you can gain out of it in long run. Okay, it's a very beautiful placement. Now another placement is that of Rahu Ketu. Rahu is right now in your fourth house and Ketu in your 10th house. Some major transformations happening in your career and your home life. Some change has happened in your career and even your home life. Maybe you switched from one career and uh, started another career. And same goes for your home life. Maybe your home has changed, or you have, started working from home. That also is possible at this time. Now talking about Capricorn Lagna. For Capricorn Lagna, this is another beautiful transit happening in June 2024. For you, Saturn is placed in the second house. So definitely at this time, it is somewhere controlling your, your words. So whenever Saturn is placed in the second house, they have habit of speaking less. They do fasting for most of the hours. They can do that until unless some other planet is aspecting it. They definitely love to do fasting. They control their food intake. They control their money flow. They are very, scroogey. They don't like to spend much of their money. And even in their family has grown from rags to riches. These are those people who grow from rags to riches. Their family has seen lot of struggles in their early days. Okay, these are those people. Okay, so when Saturn is transiting in your second house, definitely it will impart all these qualities. Okay, definitely. So you will speak less, you will eat less, you will spend less money, and you will focus on your family. Okay, and not just family roots. Saturn is all about connection with the family. And the aspect on the fourth house will somewhere make you very responsible towards your home life, your comforts, your mother. And another aspect on eighth house will make you focus towards joint income with your spouse through your, business, or even in the form of inheritance or whatever investments, financial investments you have done as a stock, share market, and all that. So mind it, 8th house and 12th house are both the houses of investments. If 8th house is speculative money like share, FD, mutual fund, then 12th house is also that. Okay, it is also cryptocurrency, investment in multinational companies through FDs, mutual funds, and all those. Okay, in the form of foreign currency. So you need to check how you are investing your money. It will definitely grow if the lord of the 12th, if the sub lord of your 12th house is somewhere linked with 2, 6, and 11, and even the 8th house sub lord is connected with 2, 6, and 11. Then definitely your invested money will grow in life. Okay, and such people can grow from rags to riches also. And such people also become billionaire. Okay, this is one of the trick I have told you. Now talking about other transits. Now Mars being placed in the Aries sign from 1st June in your fourth house will definitely somewhere disturb your home life, not in the form of some physical violence or something, but still some disturbance is there, some competition fight could be there, maybe for some career related issues, or maybe with your spouse or business partner. But still, because Saturn is aspecting this Mars, this will definitely try to control through third aspect. Okay, but this Mars can help you gain property. You can even buy vehicle, or you can do any kind of renovation at this time. Now, another important thing is whenever Mars is situated in the fourth house, it makes Durdhara Yoga, where Saturn is also aspecting it. So at this time, you can see any kind of injury or any kind of accident happening. That could be a small accident, but definitely it is foreseen with these transits in June. And even because your Jupiter is also placed in the sixth house, that's the reason why I'm saying take care of your health, especially the accident, which I foresee in June for all the Sagittarius Lagna moon. So, I will talk about other planets like Rahu Ketu. Rahu Ketu I have already talked about, Mars, Saturn. So one major important thing is that uh, because Jupiter is right now placed in your fifth house along with Sun, Mercury, and Venus. This is one of the beautiful combination for childbirth. This is one of the beautiful combination for start of a new relationship. If you wanted to go for higher education, you wanted to start a sadhana, desire fulfillments can be there at this time. So these three intellect planet, Sun, Mercury, and Venus sitting in the fifth house along with the planet of wisdom, Jupiter, will somewhere expand your, you know, your intelligence, your intellect, because it's sitting in the fifth house. So you might become little creative and your intelligence will rise. So you will be able to take a right decision in your life. Why? Because the aspect of Jupiter is going in the ninth house. Some changes for all those people who wanted to start a new career, even not just career, but they wanted to go for higher education in different state or country. This is the right time. And even some expansion is there in your social circle, also in your friend circle. Your desire fulfillment will be there. For all those people who want to go for childbirth, child progeny, this is the right time. Along with that, uh, even I can foresee for all those who wanted to buy any kind of they wanted to buy any kind of property through loan, or they wanted to even see any kind of change, they wanted to switch their job, that is also foreseen in June 2024. I can foresee that any major changes you wanted to see. I can even find out that uh, I even found out for many of the Capricorn Lagna Rashi, you will be traveling to a different place at this time. If not you, then your definitely your children will be traveling to some foreign place, or far away place from your birth. Now, when these three planets, Sun, Venus, and Mercury, will transit your sixth house, as I said, in on 15 June, they will definitely somewhere trigger your daily life. So daily work life, you will see some major changes happening in your daily life. Like you start something fresh in your career, and even not just you start something fresh in your career, some major transformation can happen in your uh, you know in your salary also, maybe an increment in salary at this time. Along with that, what I foresee is that for all those who wanted to start a career as a as a professor, service as a consultant, this is also right time. Even in government sectors, this is right time for you to compete for any exam and clear those exams. Now Rahu Ketu, Rahu placed in your third house, Ketu placed in your ninth house, somewhere Rahu makes you work little hard and makes you obsessed to work hard in your life to initiate something and make you do uh, make you push you do something in your life, something software or internet field, in the field of computer science. They can do something in that area, in that realm, because Rahu is all about virtual reality. So when it is there in the third house, house of skills and initiation and hard work, you people definitely do something with related to something related to computer science. Maybe you start a business related to it, or you start something in the media, because somewhere virtual reality will enter over there. And even in computer science, you develop some skills and initiate something out of it. But Ketu here sitting in the ninth house was detaching you from your dharma. Why? Because Rahu sitting in the third house detach you from dharma, and not just dharma, but you people are not able to take a right decision in your life. And the aspect even on the seventh house and 11th house will disturb your relationship with your spouse, your business partners, and even relationship with your elder sibling and friends. Okay, because Rahu here becomes very obsessed that I want to do something in my life. They initiate something, they can become a big industrialist and businessman. But because of all this, they uh, become very rash with their spouse, with their business partners. And not just that, but they even uh, have a bad relationship with their siblings also. Okay, now talking about other planets, like I have already discussed about Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, and the conjunctions happening Rahu Ketu. The major important thing is that in the month of June, Scorpio sign, which is there in the 11th house, is getting aspect of almost all the planets except for Ketu. So something is going to happen in your 11th house. Your desire is going to get fulfilled. Either you get married, you start a new career, you get a lot of wealth, and even childbirth, child progeny. Anything can happen. And not just in your life of your siblings or any family member, this can happen. Okay, this is a very good time. June is one of the best month till now for almost all the lagna rashis. Now talking about Aquarius. For Aquarius, Saturn is transiting in your first house, so it is giving you lot of responsibilities related to your skill development, uh, your communication, your hard work. It is pushing you to do a lot of hard work, relationship with your siblings, the responsibilities of your spouse, your business, other people. And not just that, but even responsibility of your career and status. It is there over your head. It is making you to work hard in those areas. And Rahu sitting in the second house, Ketu sitting in the eighth house, somewhere, Rahu is like explosion of energy in the second house. It will definitely increase your money. Okay, but this money, along with increment of money, it will disturb your speech, it will disturb your relationship with family. Why? Rahu makes you very somewhere your speech gets very proudy, not just proudy I would say, but somewhere you develop a false pseudo image about yourself, that now you have a lot of money, now you can spend and get whatever, you can fulfill all your desires. So because Rahu in second house definitely gives you sudden money, but it disturbs your relationship with your family because of your own speech. It disturbs your speech and even your food habits. These people can be non-vegetarian, smoker and drinker, until unless they have got very spiritual combinations happening in their chart, they might start drinking, smoking, and eating non-veg. So this will mind it, your speech and your food habits definitely disturb your second house, and that means your money and your family. So if you want to make your money stable, okay, then the best thing is stop, you know stop using any foul language, stop hurting people with your words. And not just words, but stop stop eating non-veg, stop drinking, stop smoking. Okay, this will disturb your money stability in life, the amount of money you have in your bank or in the form of assets. Okay, and even relationship with your family. Now, if I talk about Jupiter is placed right now in your fourth house. Fourth house Jupiter is very good. So somewhere in this time period, you will see almost 8 times this Gaj Kesri Yoga is forming whenever Moon will be transiting from 4th, 7th, 10th, and 1st house. This Gaj Kesri Yoga will form. So you can see increase in your comforts, peace of mind, beautiful relation with your mother, and you can even gain like assets in the form of car, vehicle, or home. Some renovation can be there in your home at this time. Some expansion can be there even. So Jupiter transiting in your fourth house along with Sun, Mercury, and Venus, this kind of expansion happening in your home. Okay, being the lord of your fourth house, Venus, and your ninth house placed in the fourth house, somewhere some expansion is there, some maybe some changes are there in your home. Along with that, Mercury being the lord of your fifth house, and your seventh and eighth house lord sun and mercury together sitting in the fourth house. This is very beautiful. Some changes are coming in your home life. Expansion is there. Maybe childbirth or marriage or start of a new business. Okay, and this can be either of you or your younger siblings, anyone. Along with that, this conjunction which is happening till 15 June. After that, Sun, Venus, and Mercury will transit in your fifth house. Another beautiful changes are coming. This will increase your intelligence. For all those people who are into education, who want to go for higher education, you can definitely compete over there. For all those people who wanted to, wanted to go for higher education, who wanted to do mantra sadhana, puja at this time, this is the right time for you. They can see any, you wanted to start a new relationship, go for, you wanted to, form a conjugal bond with your partner. This is the right time to convert your love relationship into marriage. This is a very beautiful time. The transits are foreseen like that. Your desire fulfillment is going to happen, and especially related to your career. Why? Because Mars sitting, uh, as I can see, Mars sitting in the third house, Aries sign from 1st June, being the lord of your, 10th house, will definitely see some major shifts in your career. And that career development will be long term. Why? Because Saturn is also aspecting it. Saturn sitting in the first house is giving third aspect to it. So marriage, childbirth, career developments are foreseen in the June month. Not just for you, but definitely in your home, some expansion is there. Now, another great transit that is happening is that of, you know, Scorpio sign. So, Scorpio sign is there in your 10th house. Now, this sign is getting aspect of almost all the planets except for Ketu. So, some major shifts, upliftments in your status and career are foreseen in June month. Definitely good changes. And maybe not just your status or career upliftment be there, even that could be possibly come in the life of your spouse or any family member or your children also. Okay, because the aspecting planets are somewhere linked with your seventh house, fifth house, your fourth house, even third house, your siblings, possibly for your siblings also. So it's a overall combination. That means status of your family members is increasing, and even career development in your life and life of maybe your spouse, children, siblings, all these areas I can foresee. So it's a very beautiful transit for all the various Lagna Rashi people. Minded Jupiter sitting in the fourth house is aspecting your Ketu sitting in the eighth house. So anything related to occult science, anything related to research, like you wanted to initiate something in research areas. Okay, this is the right time because Jupiter will definitely help you in terms of spirituality, in terms of higher knowledge. These people could be someone who can become a preacher, who can join a financial sector also, anything related to finance. You can get into any financial sectors at this time, not just as job, but you can invest your money into finance, because Jupiter Ketu combination is also about finances, also about consultancy also. Okay, preaching. Okay, because they can become preacher, they can join as any consultant also. Okay, so this is a very beautiful combination. Now coming to Pisces Lagna Rashi. For Pisces Lagna Rashi, your Lagna Lord Jupiter is transiting in the third house Taurus sign, where Sun, Venus, Mercury will be conjunct. These three intellect planet together with Jupiter, planet of wisdom, will definitely increase your willpower and strength. Not just willpower and strength, but what it does is, with less effort you get more result. Okay, result come very easily. Okay, in the form of money or in the form of any marks. If you're competing in your life for higher education or services, then this is the right time. Even your willpower, you will be able to work really hard. Your intellect will help you develop your skills. Even your neighbors will help you, your younger siblings will help you, and not just that, you will be able to take the right decision in your life. Why? Because the Jupiter's aspect is there on the ninth house. For anyone who wanted to start a new business or get into set and wanted to settle down in their life, because the aspect is there in the seventh house, you can definitely get married. and maybe you find a right partner also in this month. Along with that, your social network will also increase. Expansion in social network, gains and opportunities are foreseen. Life, you will see that your elder siblings and your younger siblings both are doing good in their life. Now if even you can visit some pilgrimage also, go for higher education, you will be able to take right decision. Okay, so lord of your first, fourth, seventh, 10th, they all are going entering into your third house. Maybe you go away from your family also. Okay, because Saturn is also there in the 12th house, and Saturn is not just there in the 12th house, but Rahu in the first house is making you self focus, self focus on yourself, on your personality, on your skill development, on your career, on yourself. Okay, Rahu here in the first house is making you focus on yourself rather on others or your spouse or your business partners. Okay, other people. So beautifully placed Saturn in the 12th house is making you very spiritual. Somewhere you are disconnected with other people right now. Either you are in the foreign lands or you are separated right now, you are lonely, you are just focusing on yourself for your self development in all the realms of your life, not on others. Seventh house is other people, not just your spouse or business partner, other people. And Mars sitting in this your second house in the Aries sign, somewhere, because it is even the ninth house lord, your luck is transforming. Okay, you are able to see some major developments in your money, some major developments in your family, in your food habits, and how you speak. Maybe you become very blunt, because Mars is a planet who speaks rashly and bluntly, straightforward on your face, straight reply without any diplomacy. Rahu is bit diplomatic, but Mars is straightforward. So you might become a little straightforward at this time, but the aspect of Saturn on Mars will definitely control it, control your eating habits, because Mars sitting in the second house makes you eat a lot of oily junk food and spicy food, especially spicy food. So uh, not just Rahu makes you eat non-veg or any smoking or drinking, but Mars also makes you eat non-veg, especially spicy food. I should say spicy and that roasted one. Now, talking about the transit of as I talked about Jupiter and other planets like Sun, Mercury, and Venus. And even when this Sun, Mercury, Venus from 15 June will enter your fourth house, somewhere your comforts will increase, your peace of mind will be there. You will be able to buy something for yourself in the form of assets. Maybe you start trading at this time, something you do in the real estates. For all those people who desired to see some major shifts in their career, this is the right time for you also. And not just in your career, but even you wanted to buy any vehicle or home through loan, this is also the right time for you. Okay, now similarly, you can even see some other shifts also happening in your life, like in the form of travels, in the form of shifts. Maybe you shift your home also, as I said, that is also possible. Increase in luck I can foresee, majorly because Scorpio sign, which is there in your ninth house, it is aspected by almost all the planets except for Ketu. Now, when these planets are going to aspect your ninth house, definitely some transformation in your luck is there. Suddenly, maybe your luck start favoring you in all the directions, and you get, if you are looking for any job, you might get opportunities from foreign companies or foreign places. If you were looking for marriage, you might find the right partner. If you wanted to have a child, you can even get blessings of God. And along with that, not just for all these areas, even if you were looking for some major changes in your health and personality, that also is foreseen, because your health looks fine in this month. Even for people who wanted to go for higher education, this time looks very favorable. Even for your children also, this time looks very favorable. Except for before May, you were not focusing much on other people, your spouse, and even your business partners. But when Jupiter will give its fifth aspect on Ketu sitting in the seventh house, you will start focusing on your spouse, your partners, other people, and their emotions. And this even makes a very beautiful combination to start your career in consultancy as a consultant, because Jupiter Ketu makes you consultant, either consultant, preacher, or guide. Okay, these people have this habit of let go of all the negative things. Okay, so this is a very beautiful combination. So even you had any disturbance in your marital life, then this combination will make you let go of all the any negative feelings you have towards your spouse or business partners. So you will start fresh at this time. So this is a very beautiful transit for Pisces Lagna Rashi people. So this was all for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. If you want to take paid consultation, you can definitely contact me through WhatsApp, through my WhatsApp number, and even two forms are available. You can fill those forms. And for anyone who want to take immediate consultation, I'm also there on my website www.astrouniverse.co.in. There you can take paid consultation. You just have to recharge over there and you can chat with me. Okay, thank you so much.